Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing you this look and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that red button to get notified for every time I upload a video. And I can't wait for you guys to see how I achieve this look. Thank you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Bye. And that's the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You can get that from the beauty supply store. So I'm just going to apply that on my nose to wherever I want to stand out. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out. And that is the Real Technique beauty sponge. And all you have to do is just spray some setting spray, or you can put some water on it, not too wet, not too dry, just to make the sponge to be able to blend the concealer really good. And as you can see, I went ahead and just blend that out and took my time to do it. So guys, make sure you take your time. If you're in a rush, just be fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my setting powder, and that's the Air Sponge setting powder, and I think I got that from Walmart, and it's really inexpensive, guys. And I'm sorry guys, when you guys look, you will see that the powder was everywhere. That's because the air conditioner was on and it was blowing right in my face. So I'm sorry for that, guys. It was really hot when I recorded this video. I think it was about 92 degrees when I recorded this video at night. So the whole day was hot, so I was feeling really hot. So, and I'm just applying that. It's not a lot, guys. And the reason why I'm doing that because I have a line underneath my eye that do not set. So don't worry guys, we're gonna buff everything away. So you're not leaving everything on your face like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my setting powder and a little bit darker, and I'm using that as a bronzer. So I'm just gonna buff everything away with that brush, and the brush that I'm using is for my collection. You can find that on my website, and I'm gonna leave everything down in the description box so you can go and check it out. It's 23 pieces makeup brush set, and it's for everything. It's for foundation, it's for eyeshadow, contouring, everything. So I'm gonna go right in and do my brow, and I usually do my brow off camera, but I decided to do it on camera so you guys can see it. And the brow pencil I'm gonna be using in this video, I got the pencil from the beauty supply store, and I think the name is RK. Yeah, RK Cosmetics. Yeah, I think it's like a daughter. And just gonna draw my brow to wherever I want it to be even, and then go to the front and then drag it all the way down, and I'm just gonna fit it in. And my brow is crazy, so I usually just do a little bit of stroke and then that's it, and then brush it out. and that helps the brow to look a little bit natural than just putting a lot of powder in your brow. I do that sometimes, but today I wasn't. The look I was going for was something more settling, so I decided to do that. So I went ahead and sharpened my brow pencil, and then to draw the other side, and that is the harder part, right in the middle there. So just watch. Yep, I went in the middle and connect that with the bottom, and then I go at the top and then connect that, because that is the hardest part for me with my left brow. My right brow is the easier one to do, and the left one is harder. So your brows never gonna be the same, but they shouldn't look that different, you know what I mean? They should look like sisters, not cousin. Oh my god. So as you can see, I'm just gonna take that pencil and just brush it out and do a stroke to the brow. And guys, believe me, this pencil does the job really good. I sometimes use other brand, but it does the job really good. So why not, guys? You know, sometimes it's just about how you use those products. So I'm just showing you the basic steps, and as you can see, I'm just stroking through it and trying to fit out all the little spots. And I'm gonna go in and brush it. And the reason why you do that, because it helps the brow to look more natural. It kind of like move your eyebrow or hair in the right direction. So just to give it a more natural look than just applying the pencil, you know what I mean? So, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut the line to even out the line. And the brush I'm using is one of the flat brush, and it's part of my collection. And I'm just gonna do that underneath. I'm not gonna do that on top, because I feel like it wasn't needed. Some days I will go on top and try to smooth in the line, but today it was perfect. For some reason I didn't have to do all the extra stuff I usually do. So yes, guys. And I'm just trying to blend it out. And when you do your eyebrow, is you want it to be neat, but you don't want it to look you don't want the concealer to be all into your brow, and just leave it there. So as you can see, I'm just making the brush as flat as possible, and then I'm gonna go right back in and then blend everything out with the brush, with the beauty blender, so. And for some reason that other brow was giving me, so I went ahead and applied a little bit of concealer on my eyelid, and then blend everything out. So you can see I'm going back and forth, blending everything out. And I'm not setting my eye, no powder. So I'm gonna be using the Jackie Hill's palette. And we didn't set the eye with no powder. And the reason why I usually do that is because you want the eyeshadow to be more bright. It helps that. So, and the brush I'm using is the Wet n Wild blending brush, and I'm using the color in there is like a light brown, but it's more on the yellow side. So I'm just using that as my transition color. So I'm trying to say that I'm holding the brush at the end and not way down, because the more pressure you put on the brush, your eyeshadow not gonna blend. So as you can see, I just slightly holding the brush, not way down and not too up. And I'm using that light color as a transition color because of the concealer. So whatever I do on that side, I'm gonna do it on the other side, just to make sure they are the same. Because sometimes when I do one eye and then try to come back and do the other eye, won't look a little bit different. So we all do things differently. So for me, that's what I prefer, is do both eye. Maybe one day I can do that too, but for now is what I do. So as you can see, I'm just going everywhere, and I'm gonna go in with a yellow shade in that same palette, and I'm just applying that into my lid, into my crease. I meant into my crease. So I'm gonna apply that into my crease, and we're trying to stay in the crease, because when we try to blend, the yellow shadow is gonna go up a little bit. So always try to stay in the crease. If you have a big eyelid, then you can go above your crease. So as you can see, I'm just blending now. I'm trying to blend the yellow shadow up a little bit. You want it to be up a little bit, but not all the way up to your brow, because that's what make your brow to stand out when you're doing a bright color. Maybe not for most people, but for me, because I have a really small eyelid, so I try to stay in the crease and then work my way out. So I'm going back again and then applying a little bit more of that, because after the blending, I couldn't see the shadow. And as you can see, again, I'm going back again and just blending out all the hash line. So just make sure you blend, guys. The key is blending. That's the only thing that I know from my experience in doing makeup. So I went ahead and got the Juvia place, and that is the Zulu palette, and it is so pigmented, guys. The eyeshadow color is beyond crazy, and I'm gonna be using the yellow I said yellowed the yellow eyeshadow in there. I can't believe I'm saying yellowed. So I'm gonna go in there and grab the yellow eyeshadow, and then apply that right into the same place that I did apply the first yellow shadow from the Morphe palette. The reason why I try to use that yellow, because it's a little bit bright than the first one from the Morphe palette. So I'm just applying that right there too. So I went in here and keep applying and blending it out. And then I'm gonna go in with the flat brush and the same palette that I used from the Juvia place. And then grab the orange. Oh my god, it was too much on the brush. I tried blowing it away. I don't know what I was doing. So, and one of the mistakes that I did make in that part was I didn't apply some setting spray on my brush. So all the powder, the eyeshadow palette, really. So all the eyeshadow was falling out. So I went in here and spray my brush. So guys, that's the secret. Always make sure you spray your brush with some setting spray. It helps the shadow to stick on. Not just because you want to stick on your brush, but when you apply it onto your eye, the pigment is different. It come out so bright. So that's the secret. Always spray your brush, because I just washed all my makeup brushes and it was so dry. So I should have thought about that, but that's fine. So I'm going back again with the brush that I used to apply the yellow eyeshadow and blend it out. Yeah, when I went back and blend everything out, the yellow and the orange kind of like fade in. As you can see, look there, you can still see the yellow, but it's kind of like fade in. And I was like, what? So I have to go back in and spray my brush like I told you guys. I went in and sprayed my brush and then took yeah, as you guys can see right there. I went in and sprayed my brush, and then I got the orange eyeshadow. Now you're talking. And I just went back in and blend everything. And believe me guys, I totally forgot. So I'm gonna go in and just dust away all the little drop of eyeshadow away, and then blend my whole face out. I always blend my skin, always blend my face into my neck, because you don't want to leave the house with a different shoulder and a different head. So I'm gonna apply my eyeliner. I'm just doing a wing, not too long, not too crazy. And the eyeliner I'm using is from the NYX, and that too is really cheap. I think it's like $3 or $4, but I got them on sale for buy one and get one half off. So I think I paid $5.99. They had a big sale at Ulta Beauty. So I'm just gonna line my eye, and then we're gonna go from there.
better than
so
6.
yes guys,
I don't think so.
I don't even know what I was saying. So I'm gonna apply some mascara before applying my JoJo lashes, and the one I'm gonna be using is called Mercy. It's one of my favorite, even though I love them all. And the mascara I'm using is called Better Than Sex, and that's the Too Faced. It's called Better Than Sex. So I went ahead and just applied that, and then went back in with my jumbo pencil, and I applied some of the jumbo pencil on a flat brush and pulled that into my waterline. So I'm just trying to get that white jumbo pencil, and the reason why I did this because the look is so bright. Whenever you do color and you have a bright color going on, it's good when you put like a white eyeshadow in your waterline, or you put like what I'm using right now. It's called the jumbo pencil from NYX. So I'm going back with a white eyeshadow and just set that. And the reason why you try to set the pencil because the pencil is creamy, so you gotta use like a powdery eyeshadow to set it so it can move. So I went back in and get a brown eyeshadow and apply that right underneath there, and then I went ahead and lined my lip. And the lip pencil I'm using is from NYX, and I'm gonna leave everything down in the description box on my channel. So yes guys, I'm just lining my lip up. I don't know why I'm taking forever though. But yeah, so I went in here and grabbed my my Wet n Wild lipstick. I've been having that lipstick for a while now. I barely use them, so I decided to use it, and I'm just using my fingers to blend that out. And I went ahead and grabbed a paper towel. That's one of the tricks that I learned over the time, and just dry that. And then went ahead and grabbed my our K lip gloss. It's a clear lip gloss, guys. I got that lip gloss from the Beauty Work store in my city, and I just apply that on top of it just to make it glossy. And I went ahead and applied some blush, and the blush that I'm using is the Milani shimmering blush. It's like a pinkish blush, and I went back in with my blending brush, my buffing brush, to buff it out. And I went ahead and applied my lashes. For some reason, guys, I think applying lashes is like a torture. I love it when I do it on people, but on myself it's like a torture. So I am having a hard time applying those lashes. Sometimes it goes on really easy, and sometimes it doesn't. Every makeup artist knows the struggle. So yeah. So I'm gonna do the other side. These I do use my finger anyway. So I went ahead and applied my highlighter, and that is the Maybelline highlighter. If you know me, you know that I always mention this in my video. Even though I don't have a lot of video, but yeah, I love this highlighter. It's so inexpensive, guys, and believe me, I freaking love it. It's easy to blend. That's why, even though I have to go back and forth, because that's just me. I don't like the highlighter to just sit there. As you can see, I'm going in a circular motion, and I took like a sharp little pointy brush to apply that on my nose. So went ahead and apply that, and then apply some of that underneath my brow, and do the same on the other side. So I'm just going back again and blending it out. For everything I do, guys, I go back and forth and blend. And I'm going back again with my buffing brush just to buff and blend my highlighter. I do that because I want to the highlight to look like it's there, but not just too harsh, if that makes sense, guys. Yeah, that's the look right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and the setting spray I'm using is the NYX setting spray, guys, and I love that setting spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie my head. I am not doing no wig today. I'm just gonna tie my hair, so I will be right back when we are done, even though I'm still on camera. So I went right ahead and tied my head. Yep. And that's the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and leave your comment down below, and I'm gonna leave all the description, all the product that I use in the description box below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys, and do not forget to subscribe. Hit the right button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.